Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. I got videos today from Replicant Fish.
Dating single mothers as a modern man is dumb AF. It's dumb AF.
As much as I always want to push you guys to be good men and all these things, and then there's good women out there and there's good single mothers out there, he ain't wrong. The risk is so much worse than most of the reward that you can get from a single mother.
Responsibilities. What would you say is the risk to reward ratio of dating a single mother? High risk, involving or exposed to a high level of danger. Am I saying it's risky and dangerous to date a single mother in 2025? Yes, I am. Because for all the responsibility of being a boyfriend, a partner, you have the added responsibility of being a step-parent, a stepdad. And it's like, damn woman, I was interested in you. That seems like too much pressure and work. I mean, who wants that?
Please be honest with your answer. Would you date a single mom? Would it depend on how old her kids are? How many?
I mean, what are we talking about dating? We're dating like as in I'm gonna smash you here and there or some kind of thing like that? Maybe. But we're actually talking about dating for long term and marriage and stuff? No.
How many kids she has?
Hell no.
A relationship with her baby daddy? Would you just say yes or no, no matter what?
No. Slightly yes, but no for the majority of it. Look, if her kids are older, saying she had her kids in her late teens, early 20s, considering that most of you listening, are millennials or around millennial age, her kids will be grown, yeah? So in that instance, that case, slightly maybe. However, just remember, her grown kid, who's an adult now, is still her kid. They could still be crazy and effed up. And even more so now because they're an adult. They can do crazy adult things to you. Yeah? So that's one sort of outlier, sort of leeway you might give to a woman if her kids are grown. But even so, still, you're still dealing with the woman. Bruh. Her kids might be grown and out of the house, but yo, you're still dealing with a woman who could possibly be crazy, manipulative, abusive to you as a man, a decent man.
Would you date a single mom?
I hope you're focused and on your square. So yeah, it's a lot of risk reward. But in general, dating a single mother with little kids, no.
I mean, they say regular women, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. I can't imagine a single mother.
Oh my god, F no. That sounds terrifying.
Please be honest with me. I'm really curious what men actually think. I want real men to please answer this and be completely honest. Would you date a woman with children?
No. Modern men, I'd say no. A lot of modern men wouldn't. Traditional men that have certain traditional values that women will abuse him for and take advantage of him for, but whatever. Yeah, a lot of those men I think are still capable of being stepfathers. Yeah, good luck to you, bruh. As a modern man, F no. I'm good. There's no risk reward, it's just risk. I don't see any reward there. Oh, you get the woman? Yeah, yay.
Does it depend? Let me know.
I'm a single mom to a 2-year-old, and let me tell you where I've gone wrong in every dating situation I've been in since becoming a mother. So I've been in 1.5 relationships since having my son. We're not gonna talk about the half. We're just gonna focus on the one. Number one mistake, no dating process. I feel like I want a family and I want a unit and I want to be loved so bad. I ignore the dating process. When in reality, this is something that is so necessary. And
No, you're also desperate for resources and money.
You know, she's gonna make some points. And I'd say I'd understand her points before she was a single mother.
And I want to be loved.
But even as a woman, there are certain responsibilities you now have in being a mother. And for the way she dated personally, it's like, woman, you have a lot of responsibilities now, yet you seem reckless still in your dating.
Chaos.
Okay.
reflection, I need it. I need a dating process. You need to be courted by a man. If you want a high value man,
What, courted now? Now after you're a single mother? But did your baby daddy court you? Did he? I doubt it.
you want a man to match your energy as a confident, successful woman, they need to court you. In my last relationship that I just recently got out of, we met and then we're inseparable, like basically living together. There was no dating process. There was no asking on a date. There was no grand gestures to show any type of courtship. And I feel like that's where the relationship went wrong.
So wait a second, as a mom, you met a dude. He didn't have to court you. I mentioned this in my previous video. I mentioned this exact same thing. A lot of men don't need to court, but then women expect future men to court.
That is bullshit.
Oh God, wow. Here is an example. So her ex-boyfriend, not her baby daddy, I doubt he had to court her as well, but her ex-boyfriend didn't have to court her. This is a single mother who moved in with someone very soon after meeting them. No courting, no dating, none of that. And she's got a child. Now, even as a man who wouldn't date single mothers, that seems dangerous. So what I'm saying is, this woman personally, no offense to her, lovely woman,
And I want to be loved.
using her as an example, she seems reckless. She does not seem like a focused person to be dating. Like, really, woman, come on. And how insulting is it that the new men you expect to come into your life should have to court you now, when the previous dudes didn't? So wait a second, are the dudes that court you going to get something better than the ones who didn't? Than your baby daddy? Are they? Are they?
You're just jealous.
You see, men ask these questions in terms of dating, and women wonder why. The only men who wouldn't ask these questions are men who don't give an F about themselves, are men who are dumb AF and are naive to women in modern dating. I mean, that's the case. It's literally the case. Again, lovely woman, but women don't understand. They set the standard, and they get insulted when men don't want to follow their new standard.
They need to court you.
Now you expect courting now? Now? It is too late for that single mom.
Because to
went
me,
through
as a woman with a child, we're playing house
2.5
at that
relationships
point.
already?
So my emotions get 10 times more involved instead of truly slowing down and getting to know a person and getting to know what their intentions are, what their life is actually like, what their traumas are, what their triggers are, and really seeing if that person is going to be for me. I feel like no dating process just leads to failure, and a lot of the times, I think as single mothers especially, we can want to rush into situations because of everything we have going on.
Yeah, because you're desperate.
Because of desperation. Desperation. Again, desperate vibes. A lot of single men get desperate vibes from single mothers. You understand why to a degree, don't you? I mean, it's sort of obvious. I mean, she's probably broke. 9 times out of 10, she's probably a broke single mother. Even if it's not that, it's a sort of desperation for attention from men. A man. You know, she's too busy as a single mother running around after her child or children. She's still a woman. Still, she needs attention and validation from men. A man. Yeah? So as a single man, yeah, you can see and also feel the vibes of a desperate woman, especially a desperate single mother.
To this day.
And we already are one step closer to a family because we do have a child. So it makes it difficult. For myself, I have to slow down. I have to go through that dating process to truly get to know somebody. This could be months long. And
You mean you go through the process now? Now?
I've traditionally never been that type of person. So that's something I'm going to be implementing because I am super open to date and super open to meeting somebody who is going to be for me. I've done so much reflection over the past couple years, so let me know if you want me to make another part to this of things that I've discovered dating as a single mom.
The last thing you want to do is have a child by a broke, bum, dusty motherfucker.
Okay, the first thing you want to do is tell us what you're eating. Like, what are you eating? Looks like a naan bread. Like a naan bread with something in the middle. I don't know.
No, I think it's a quesadilla, brother.
No. Comment, what is she eating? Is that an
It's a
enchilada?
quesadilla.
Like, what is she eating? I'm sort of curious. But
Cheese quesadilla.
Dusty.
A good old common thing. Question a lot of men ask. So why did you have a baby with him? Him? He's your baby daddy? Why did you pick him? How did you let him get you pregnant? Yeah? You see, as men, we hear women complain about their baby daddies. They call him a broke, dusty bum, this and that, waffle.
Bum, dusty.
But every time they insult and cuss their baby daddies, you have to still think and ask and question. But I mean, you picked him. I mean, you got pregnant by him. You carried a child to term the entire 9 months for him. So it's like, what, now you realize he's a bad dude? Now you realize he's a broke, dusty bum,
Barely.
whatever? It's like,
After
no.
you gave birth?
No. Accountability and responsibility. It's like women don't understand why as men we question, you gave birth to a man you yourself as a woman say is a crap dude. Okay,
Yep.
how on earth and why on earth do you expect a new man to come in and treat you far better when that was your standard before?
Bum, dusty.
Your standard led you to having a child. You have a baby now. But now you want new high-level standards?
They need to court you.
That's insulting. And then they complain that men don't want to date single mothers. And you can't blame us. We have our own standards. And following broke dusters is not one a lot of men want to do.
Become a single mom. And then have to go back into the dating world
Yeah, good luck.
and explaining why you had a kid with a dusty, broke motherfucker.
Explain, go on.
Pretty much.
You know how embarrassing that is?
Oh,
You know
really?
how much stress it is to bring a new person into your life or even try dating.
Why? Because men judge you by your past? And your ex-boyfriend / baby daddy is a big indicator of your past? Oh yeah, you can't hide that, can you?
Have a kid, especially with a piece of
Oh, really?
No, I can't go on a date. I can't hang out with you because I'm a full-time mother.
What are you eating?
You know how embarrassing it is to try to get somebody better than your baby daddy? But you literally let a bum impregnate you?
Thank you. At least you're being a little bit accountable.
She's aware.
Thank you.
She's
Thank
aware.
you very much. You see, when they're being accountable, they make perfect sense, don't they?
You better than your baby daddy?
Exactly. You understand yourself, you let a bum get you pregnant, and you also understand how silly you look expecting a man to treat you better than your bum baby daddy. Yeah, exactly. She understands it, see? See, this is why men find it insulting. So men, don't be fooled. They do know, they do understand. They just hope you don't. They need a new sucker to take care of their kids. Daddy! Don't let it be you. Do not let it be you.
I don't even deserve the better man.
Exactly. Oh, accountable. Wow. Wow. Magic.
She
I
knows.
picked the worst of the worst bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Out of my whole entire life of 28 years living on this goddamn planet. My baby daddy was the worst man I ever been with.
And men constantly say, choose better. Like, choose better. You'd think with all the information and liberated power women have nowadays, they'd pick better men. But they're not, though. They're not. What you eat?
I mean, I could say the same thing for men here. I would assume because you make good money and all this, you pick better women, but so many of us still pick horrible women.
Thing. Must taste good.
Don't have kids with that man, girl. It's embarrassing. And at the end of the day, it's my fault.
It is.
That's the gag. It's my fault. You dumb bitch.
Now think of how many women know it's their fault. Yet they hope men are gullible enough to come in and take on all the responsibility when they know deep down it is their fault if they picked a crap man. They know. They hope you don't. That's the gag.
Good thing I don't mind being single. It's lit being single.
Yeah. Plenty of time.
And I don't mean single like going and dibbling and dabbling. I mean single saying to myself,
Well, I mean, as a single mother, dibbling and dabbling's probably all you can get. Quick bit of D, yeah? Then back to being a mom. It's life.
laying in the bed that I made, bitch. Don't, if you're thinking about having kids with him, at least make sure he got money. And also my baby daddy has f***ed up my mental so bad. I can't trust a man. Ever.
Can we add that to it as well? How many
Right?
single mothers are traumatized
Baggage?
by their baby daddy? Yeah? So even if you are a decent man who would be a stepdaddy, she's probably messed up. She's so messed up. She's messed up AF to the point where it's pointless with her anyway. You might be decent. All the more reason for her to F you over. Yeah? Oh, I wish my baby daddy was like this. Run for your
I mean, how many men get screwed over because they think they can fix this, they can save this, and then they get drowned themselves because the weight is too strong. You can't save something heavier than you while you're trying to swim ashore.
lives. Run.
Ever, 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 ever. The PTSD is so goddamn bad, bitch. If I was to trust a man, I'd feel like the dumbest out here. Like, I can't get played again.
And how do you think men should feel? How do you think men should feel? Exactly.
If I get played again, if I get cheated on, if I get anything happen to me, I'm gonna flip the f*** out. So, I just stay single.
I mean, you sort of have no choice, do you?
But yeah, don't get pregnant.
Any modern man who does not want to be a stepdaddy is a focused, logical man. Because even if you can be that nowadays, in 2025, it's all risk and absolutely no reward. The world is yours. Have a nice day.
Women seem to think that, like, because they're single mothers, they're better than single women that are not with kids because, oh, they've grown more, they have a family pre-built already. All the things that they say is completely useless. And it's so easy for men to be with a single mother, to have that. It's actually harder for men to have their own family with their own offsprings without any extra kids. So it's more of achievement that way. Stop it, ladies. Stop it. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate it. Catch you guys next time.